Breaking Bag, yeah.
Oh,
I'm the one who
no.
begs. I'm the one who begs.
He's Heisensberg or whatever. Yeah.
I was being too nice last week. Do not, if you watch us, do not donate to Phil. Do not.
Do not feed the fucking animals at the enclosure.
We need
done.
We need some
We're
watch
watching.
out. Who's gonna watch out his chat and make sure
done.
that
The pig stoppo? Yeah, Phil has his pig stoppo checking your pig. I see here you have donated to the casino. Do you care to explain? It seems that you're dirty. Hello, Jew. Hello. He was seething that people are defaming and slandering his good name, and it's like all people do is just play your clips. He's like,
what's the slander?
So his cope is, I didn't fake the God Pack. Okay, Phil.
No.
The evidence that
Bullshit.
you faked the God Pack is this. Everything you do is a lie. Everything you do is orchestrated and inorganic. So we're just going to assume that it was fake until proven otherwise, which will never happen.
Wait, Bill. 0.05% chance of opening a God Pack. You open
and then the whole
packs.
time he's not even excited
but the
about
one time he explains what a God Pack is the time he gets it.
You know?
Oh my God. Look, guys. God Pack's this reaction.
You know?
No way. Yo.
Ma, get the sleeve. Get the sleeve, Ma.
Oh my God.
He's so fucking mad about this shit.
But
it's
he
like,
faked. Okay, you made $700.
By the way, who cares if people believe it or not? Isn't the whole point that you got the cards? Right? Yeah. So you got the value of the cards and you're doing well.
He bought them online.
What he's upset about, he's like, oh, I didn't get the views that I deserve. But then in the same breath, in order to justify everything, he goes, oh, well, I knew I would never get views on this because the DSP channel is dead in the algorithm, guys. But it's like, he's like, it's like, well, then why didn't you open a channel just dedicated to the pack rips then, Phil? If you were taking it this seriously and wanted to go viral in the algorithm, isn't that your fault? And he's like, yeah, maybe I should have done that. Then he was forced to admit that he's a tourist in the trading card game community because he's doing this whole rant about how Tobuscus is a tourist to gaming. Imagine gatekeeping video games. All right, let's have a look in our miscellaneous DSP folder. Here we have a good little seethe session.
Oh, here we go.
I'm immediately going to ban every idiot. Here we go. Look at this guy. You're wasting money on cards. Fuck off.
Oh, no! The guy came in with reality check. Reality check.
We'll see if we play some Mario tonight. We'll see.
Get fucking banned, you bitch. It's my fucking...
Whoa!
Our show, we laugh a lot. Call people out, but we laugh a lot. We're positive. Last show, Friday, we were so happy playing games, being positive. His show, I watched today for 2.5 hours, was the most negative. I felt like I was in an argument with somebody. I'm like, Jesus. And look at him. You fuck you.
Money. If I want to spend money on something, I can. If I want to share it with you, I can. And you can lick my shit.
Whoa, licking his shit?
God damn.
What a freak, buddy. Jesus. Holy, his diaper is full to the brim, isn't it?
Yeah, you lick his diaper, suck his diaper.
So fuck off and enjoy your ban.
God.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, I have to show the Assassin's Creed thing. Fuck, when someone sent that to me, I closed it by accident. You can send it to me?
Here we are.
Ash, you're going to die when you see this, bro. You're going to die. All right, here we go. Let's continue.
Okay.
Buddy, this
was so funny last night.
And this edition of DSP Pack Rips probably is going to be a really short one. Reason being...
He got no support, so he can't open very many packs.
Tonight, we were playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond for over 40 hours now into the playthrough. We've been doing
playing it for 40 hours tonight alone. Like, that's the excuse. that he played it for 40 hours
What?
tonight.
The Assassin's Creed?
The Pokemon game?
Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Game, meaning we already beat the main game and we were doing the optional end game content for a couple streams. Tonight, yeah, it really died out when it came to popularity.
Do you have the donation where someone's like, but I want you to keep playing? He goes, do you? It would be nice if you just donate right now and I can keep playing.
No,
but
I
if you
did.
don't,
We gotta find it.
I'll edit it for fucking tomorrow, or for Wednesday rather. It's so funny.
As you can see, we only hit one milestone, and the only reason we're
So
one milestone.
The word goal, we're done with it, right? It's milestone now.
even doing a DSP pack, Ribs, is because I give everyone a freebie pack whenever we play Pokemon.
Next, we're going into our new Phil folder. So here we have another major crash out from Phil that he didn't get the respect he deserved for his God pack. We got to move on from this God pack, but chances are we'll be hearing about this God pack for the next 2 decades because Phil is never going to let this shit go.
Bro, this is crazy.
This is the only thing that gives his life meaning is that he pulled some children's cards that are worth value that he'll never see because he can't sell them.
PokeTuber vid in my feed, his God Pack pull got 200,000 views. You've only got like 5,000. I don't know why you got so little. There's 2 reasons. Reason number 1, I'm not a PokeTuber. Okay, I'm not known.
Well, okay, hold on, pause. But you've been playing Pokemon now for a year straight.
Mm-hmm.
Every single game, like all the way through, and you open Pokemon cards. You basically are a PokeTuber, which I feel bad because at a certain point, if you remember months ago, I said, I don't know why Phil doesn't just only play Pokemon and just go all in on that because it seems like it's the only thing people donate for. And then that's essentially what he did for like the last 7 months or whatever. It was just constant Pokemon. But now finally, thank God, the well seems to have dried up. The dense Velcro wallets are closing and finally move on from Beggimon because it's fucking grim. Every time he plays one of these Pokemon games, I don't even watch the fucking stream. It's so boring.
I can't watch it, bro. Listen,
we got Threading this Sneedle for 500 kicks. His last Sunshine segment was Kino. Plus, you just unlocked Gelato Beach, which is a really cool section of the game.
Yeah, okay,
and we got Matrial Pneumatic for a sub. And Logic Unfolded for a sub as well.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much.
For doing Pokemon stuff. I've only been doing TCG for 3 months. In the 3 months that I've been doing TCG, I feel like I've had absolutely insane amounts of success. For the
No, you have had the normal amount of fucking.
I mean, for the longest time, like it was like several weeks where he just got skunked on every single pack. I think they were resealed and he just like fucking got nothing. Do you remember that?
And now he's buying them.
Yeah, now he's like buying the guaranteed
pulls. 100%, bro.
Pulls I'm getting, and you know what I mean? I'm doing well for myself. I got people contributing to streams to see the cards. I'm doing great, right? I am. I'm just, everything's going well with the card stuff.
I mean, I'm
shocked that within 3 months,
or it's just Anon. Half the time he does all of these card pulls, it's always like an Anon for a big tip. And it's like, is any of this even real? Or does Phil just want to open cards and pretend he's successful? And I lean towards it's that Phil just wants to open cards and pretend he's successful, you know?
Mm-hmm.
As well as I am. But I haven't accumulated a huge audience for it. Look at the videos. They do what? 500 views for the pack openings? Maybe 1,000 if I get a big hit. More people go watch it.
What's even the point?
But I don't have a giant audience for it, and I know that. Notably, number one, this channel is ancient, and it's known for video games.
What
so no one's going to look for DSP Gaming for TCG.
What's the fucking the excuses I'm hearing?
It's just endless excuses for why he's a failure. It doesn't really matter why you're a failure or not. What matters is you're a failure, Phil.
Look at that on the bottom. Hey, Phil, can you address the Kino Casino copying you opening?
That guy's giving it a good go there. Felted Gimp for 2,000 kicks says, imagine being so bored you send DSP money and out yourself as a total cock. Suffer whoever did that.
Listen.
Right? Maybe if I had a channel that was dedicated to TCG or a rebranded channel that's just TCG content now, that would be more successful in the out.
Then do it.
Algorithm. This channel, I doubt was ever going to hit the algorithm for TCG. That's point number one. Point number two, the moment that I got the God Pack, okay, everyone who restreams and steals my content stole it immediately, snipped the clip, put it out stating that
Buddy,
it was fake.
what an insane cope. Like, this didn't happen. Nobody was stealing this clip to be like,
Well,
I'm getting all the views from this God Pack,
They
bitch.
took it and went, look how fake this is.
Yes.
This is the fakest. Even TCG players on Reddit, I saw on Twitter, were like, well, clearly that's fake, what he just did.
Yeah.
You announce what a God Pack is on the pack that happens to be a God Pack? Like, fuck off.
Moment that it happened,
He should have explained it and then waited a week before faking it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do it on the explanation.
everyone, oh, it's fake. Look, he's a liar. Now, there's literally zero evidence of anything they've said.
There's
What do you
zero
mean?
evidence that it's real, you fucking
Yeah,
dumbass.
exactly. The thing is, right, DSP is a known scammer and liar, like a compulsive liar.
Mhm.
So whatever his version of events is, you can safely assume it's untrue unless it's completely 100% verified by like receipts that are a third party that's completely unrelated to him. You just have to believe it's a fucking lie, straight up. And it just makes sense it's a lie. I mean, it's just fishy. He's explaining, oh, this is what a God Pack is right before he pulls it. Then his reaction to it, he's nowhere near as excited as he should be. And then it's just a bunch of desperate defensive cope, which are all the hallmarks that Phil lied and it's fake, you know? But the thing is, if it's not fake, like, why is he so worried about people thinking it is? Why does it matter if people think it's fake or not? If he got the cards and they're real and he didn't pay for it, who cares?
Because it was a real pack, they had to just immediately slander it and fabricate shit up, of which there is absolutely no factual
Slander?
evidence because it's not true. The God Pack was
my
real.
God.
By the way, the God Pack, I calculated it, even if it was real, was like $700 or $800, right? Maybe $700. You still bought the pack or the box for $350 USD.
Yeah.
So 2 boxes is your God Pack.
But
You're still minus.
The ultimate reality of this is Phil is too lazy to ever list this stuff on eBay, go to the post office, go to PSA, get it graded, mail it out to Bill. This is never going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff's never going to get sold. So in reality, it's worth $0. Okay. That's the reality.
So you missed what happened then today. So
What happened now?
he was going to send in his cards to what's it called? The
PSA,
Yeah,
or
PSA.
yeah.
But apparently there's a huge lawsuit now with PSA. So they
No.
stopped all card grading.
Really?
Yeah. There's a huge fucking like problem there.
It was a legit pull.
You could do tag, but tag's sort of like, meh.
When you have so many shitbags determined to ruin something good, the
By
internet
the
gets
way,
skeptical.
I would
PSA
just
is a
say
scam.
this.
PSA
I'll
is
just
a
say
scam.
that. I'll just say this, right? When it comes to Phil versus the detractors, first of all, just look at how guilty Phil looks here. Okay, does he not look like a guilty, lying
Of
man if you
course.
zoom in on his face, right?
Buddy, of course.
But when it comes to Phil versus the detractors, on the record of who's right and who's wrong, how long did Phil gaslight everybody about WWE champions? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And was like, you have no evidence for this. There's so many examples of times where Phil was like, you're making this up. You have no evidence. And like they just kept getting more and more and more evidence until it was beyond a shadow of any fucking
And
reasonable
you
doubt
had him admit it.
that Phil was the liar. Yes.
Yep.
Right. So it's like proven that nearly every single time this battle has happened, Phil has turned out to be a fucking liar. And the one time that it wasn't the fucking case, it was such a momentous occasion that Phil actually wasn't a lying piece of shit that it's like immortalized in lore. Remember when the people were saying that Phil was with that prostitute and it turned out to all be a gay op against him, you know? Like
That's fucking.
it's so rare. It's so rare. Yeah.
I don't blame them. If there was someone who was an outsider and saw this God Pack pull and you've got a ton of people saying it's fake, you might believe it's fake. right? That's just
Oh,
an
and by the
outsider's
way,
perspective.
what?
that
Why are so
wasn't
many people
Phil
saying-
that proved that. It was the detractors who found out it was all an op and exposed it. So, you know, at the end of the day, the detractors usually find out the truth about this shit, even if it's not convenient to the narrative.
Though? Would you care if someone thought your thing was fake if you knew it was real?
Not really.
You know, you go, like, all right, well, think what you want, buddy, and like move on. You know,
it's fake. So
What is
when
going-
something's in question for its validity, there's no way whatsoever that it's really going to get big attention than, for example, a big-time PokeTuber who's known for doing Pokemon videos constantly and
Wait, you're telling me? Oh my god, a PokeTuber would get more views than you? No. Anyone would get more views than you. You
That's
fucking.
the thing. There's people who make their first YouTube video today that get more views than Phil
Yeah.
because it's not a high bar. It's like Phil gets like between 300 to 1,000 views at maximum on his videos. Like pretty much anybody can do that.
pulling cards and things. They get a God Pack. Well, they're trusted. They're known in the community. They're always going to be
Yes.
able to have that be prominent because they're known for it, right? For me, I'm a newbie, so I'm not going to get that kind of attention. And then on top of that, everyone's saying that it's fake because they want to get clickbait views, which is exactly what they did. I'm never going to get attention for it. So it is what it is. The truth is, I'm happy that I got the pack. It's like I said, it's a moment that we got to share and have a great time together.
Why? Like,
Cards
what
are of
is with this
incredible
phrasing? That's
value.
such a gay thing. It's a moment we got to share. Like it's some sort of a romantic date night on the beach or something. Like, what? What's wrong with him? Who thinks like that?
A loser, Phil. What a dumbass.
Right? Awesome. And
I got
It's
a
true,
quick
Chair
question
Rattler.
that you're gonna
With
like.
the amount of money he spent on packs, he could have sent himself and Cat on a trip to Japan. And Eminent Demon says, how can he be doing well if he wage quitted Pokemon Diamond today? It's crazy. He's almost 50 acting like this.
Right.
When will he break his own delusions? At this point, he's not going to break these delusions until he's dead in the fucking ground, man.
No,
who
bro.
has stuck around for card stuff and supported it. Thank you for that. Ghost did a $5 super chat. He says, I hope it's nice and cool where you are. It's 112 where I live. It is. Today is actually a day on the cooler side. I think it's not even going to hit 80
Who
degrees Fahrenheit here
cares?
today, which is much
Weather,
appreciated
fuck.
after some of the warmer days that we have had
And
as of late.
now it's time for the weather report.
Bilbo Swaggins did 500 kicks and says, you 100% bought that God Pack on eBay. No, I didn't. That's an outright lie. It's slanderous and
That's an
defamatory.
outright
Enjoy-
lie. This is slanderous and
Slander?
defamatory. Like, get a grip, bro. This is the internet. It's not that
Slander.
fucking serious.
It's fucking Pokemon cards,
Oh
bro.
my god.
What the fuck are we talking
Your permanent
about?
ban, you little bitch.
Sounds like he struck a nerve.
And I
Maybe
did permanently
he was
ban him.
right.
I don't care that every once in a while he'll drop kicks.
You're
I don't need his kicks. He's
permanently
a piece of shit.
banned.
and he
I
can kiss
don't
my
need
ass.
your money. We'll see next time you're desperate
So
to
now
hit
we're up to
the
136 to
milestone,
support.
sire.
Only 14 away from our next milestone.
So negative and toxic.
Just say goal.
No, because he doesn't have goals anymore. They're milestones because Sir Gold said that he couldn't have goals anymore. He does create new detractors on the daily.
Yeah.
Anybody new who discovers Phil very quickly becomes a detractor, or they just leave out of pure boredom. Nobody really becomes a dead, you know.
Oh, that's true.
Unless
Starshine
they're
Radiant says
legit brain
people
dead.
who basically people who really do know Pokemon know the God Pack pull was real.
You're a
What?
fucking dumbass piece of shit.
Well, we got Moo Moo Modelo says Phil will be 80, still shitting diapers and seething over Tobuscus Twitch duty in this fucking God Pack. No doubt. Kubota says, now guys, the tip meter hasn't moved in 4 hours. I'm not begging, okay? I'm stating facts. The content costs money, man. Unbelievable.
Buddy.
People are fishing for reactions. In truth, my reaction doesn't
No.
matter. All they need is their audience to believe it.
No, you're a fucking retard. You're a liar.
Well, no,
that
your
was not a god
reaction
pack.
shows that you're obviously guilty
Yeah,
and
you're
seething
fake.
because you got caught. That's what it is.
You know,
Your reaction matters an awful lot, because if you just shrugged your shoulders and said, it was real, who cares?
yeah.
You know,
Oh, they
or
don't
just
believe you? Yeah,
I don't mind that they don't believe me. You know, that's fine. Then it wouldn't be as big of a deal as it is, but you just have to, dig in your heels and be like, no, I will convince them. No, I will. I'm right. And that's why he's such a lolcow, because he has to try and control the narrative constantly.
And that's how they profit. So they can literally say anything with no truthful corroboration, no evidence, as long as they're
99% of the time, it's just playing a Phil clip and making fun of directly what's happening in the clip. Now, there's speculation here and there, but most of the time, the speculation turns out to be true. Okay, so
I'm telling you right now, that was not a real pack. Like, I'm not convinced at all. 0%.
audience, brain dead, mouth drooling audience believes it. That's all.
Your mouth drooler retard, and I have a clip to show it right after this. You'll see, guys. It may be the dumbest. Like, this is the most low IQ thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
They care about, because that's how they make their money.
It's crazy.
So they could say anything. At this point, I'm shocked someone hasn't said I'm a murderer or like a hardcore drug dealer, because they just say anything with literally no facts or actual.
That's not true.
They just say whatever they want, and morons eat it up because they're that fucking
he's
stupid.
saying he's surprised that we haven't said that.
Well, now everybody's saying he's a hardcore drug dealer and murderer.
He is.
In the
You
chat.
know what?
Yes.
Wow.
Doug O says, do you think if you lie...
He's not cool enough to be a drug dealer. Let's be honest.
He accused Tevin of being a drug dealer with no evidence because Tevin is black.
Wow.
He might have been on to something. Who knows?
Probably.
Stream buying and opening the card on the spot and getting a god pack, people would say it's fake. Yes. They would still say it was planned and doctored ahead of time.
No. If we were together and we went to a Pokemon store and you bought a pack in front of me and opened it and I saw it, I would go, yeah, it's real.
Well, because I just don't believe that Phil would be capable of actually scheming with the dealer ahead of time to plant it.
Exactly.
He's too retarded for that.
Yeah. No, I would say that you got it.
Yes. Thank you, Carly Snail. Appreciate that.
Another ban in Kick Chat.
Tim the Tool, thank you for a gifted membership this morning.
Copying you opening cards.
I appreciate that.
That's so funny.
We're now up to 139 to support. We're 11 away from our third pack opening.
His chair's just shaking so violently.
Noble Times is the big thing with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Because because he's lying.
Look at he's vibrating. Yeah, it's a tell that he's fibbing as usual.
Mm-hmm. It's like what Jared was talking about.
Konami just doesn't know how to keep up with Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Phil faked a tip today, by the way.
Of course he did. He does pretty much every day.
Yeah, because he's like lost. Because no one's tipping anymore because he's fucking scaring off all his fucking donators.
Can people say these defamatory things about you when the facts are on your side? You did it without any cuts. You literally did it live. You weren't expecting it to happen. It's obviously real. Because people on the...
Do we see him opening it from the box? Like he opens it, holds it, cuts it open, and then without putting it off camera. Do we have that?
No.
Internet who live eternally online. Okay.
That's you, Phil. You live eternally online.
Live in the real world like us.
That's you, Phil. You don't live in the real world.
These are the same
Phil
people
doesn't
who love
care about facts. Phil, remember when Phil said to Craig, like, it doesn't matter if it's a lie, it's still an answer. So obviously Phil doesn't care about truth or about facts. He just cares about escaping consequence and trying to grift as much money as he can with as little effort as he can, right?
Wait, Anon today at the end of the show, when they were playing the trumpets, paid him $180.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we got a sub for
Anon.
No, he's pissed about Friday, obviously.
See theories. They believe the weirdest fringe shit because they want to live in some kind of a crazy, dramatic fantasy world. So they believe every single thing they're told, even if it really doesn't even sound true or there's no evidence. They don't care. They want to.
There is evidence, and
they find entertainment and satisfaction in being stupid, duped people. So as long as it's someone they don't like or they've led to believe is a bad person they shouldn't like, and something negative is being said about them, they're happy. I don't even need to see evidence. I just want to hear more people talk shit about this person. Why do you think Kino Casino exists?
There it is. There it is. It has nothing to do with us providing entertainment value for people. You know, that's actually why the show is successful, is because people find it funny and entertaining.
Yeah.
But it's actually in Phil's demented mind because people want to be duped, because we show videos of Phil embarrassing himself, and apparently that's made up. The videos are AI or something.
Yeah,
Right,
totally.
Sure enough, Phil, the rent-freeness continues, Phil.
Why? Period.
You think that's right, Saul? When people don't need evidence to think the worst about you, you might be the issue.
You know,
right?
exactly.
But it can never be that Phil did anything wrong, right?
No, he's the king. He was always right. He's always the best. Yeah. Oh my.
Someone just to me $2 is the outsider thing you think makes
shaking.
sense. It's similar to when back in the day, non-gamers became gaming YouTubers like iJustine, etc., and were met with mistrust in terms of being legit. It's just the reverse with you now, where you're in the outsider coming in. Well, I will say this, all right?
Ooh,
I actually
Phil's
think that's an intelligent comparison.
He's a tourist.
That comparison, because I didn't
He's a
think
fraud, and he has no choice but to agree. He's a tourist and a fraud when it comes to cards.
So he's calling us this, that, the other, right? Okay, Phil, I beat you by 75% speed playing Mario Sunshine, which I've never played before. How does that, like, does that mean like we're better like at what your thing is? Do you want us to just steal your thing? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's so stupid.
That way. However,
mention how I'm better than you at games.
I want you to understand, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. I'm not coming in.
By the way,
and
even if Phil was trying to step on somebody's toes, he couldn't. You know?
No.
Like, Phil's incapable of doing it. Like, I don't know. It's all just this weird gay shit anyway. Like, what is he even on about?
You know? Like, I'm not mad. Like I want to say mad. I'm just like, does he actually believe this?
To be like, oh, well, now because I was popular for something else, I now want to jump on the bandwagon and what's hot.
So, no, what's actually happening? No, that's exactly what's happening. So, you've completely failed. You're at the end of your rope. 99% of people who watch you hate you. Most of your donations either come from people who hate you trying to embarrass you, or from like one or two mentally ill basket cases. Yeah. And so you're desperate. You're throwing shit at the wall, trying to see what sticks. So you're opening Pokemon cards because you think it's the hot new thing that might save your career. That's what's happening. 100%.
Right. Yeah.
Now carry over to that, because sadly, I hate to say it, guys like, what the hell was that fucking guy's name? Who was making the ads, all gaming ads, even though he wasn't even a gamer, and then he made a gaming channel overnight. What the hell was his name?
Buscus?
The guy who I got into an argument with because his ads were on my videos. You guys remember the guy who was doing? Yeah, thank you, Kobe Turner.
That's so funny. This guy's putting advertisements for his gaming channel on Phil's videos.
Really?
I mean, Phil could have done that. He could have paid for ads, you know, but he is broke, and Tobuscus wasn't. So suffer, Phil. Suffer, bitch. But this was like a decade ago. This was more than 10 years ago. And he still holds on to this anger and resentment to this day, as though like it should have all been his and Tobuscus stole everything. Like, Phil genuinely believes PewDiePie stole everything from him that should have been his, and he should have been a multimillionaire and been super successful. But PewDiePie and Tobuscus stole all of his fans and all of his money. And
yeah. So there we go.
100%. Exactly the point that I was making back then. Here's a guy, all he does is make stupid comedy videos. He was known for a fucking video called Chicken and a Biscuit.
Okay, but like, listen. Like, Phil, what did you ever do that was on like this higher plane of artistic ability?
Exactly.
You know? Like, you play video games poorly, and you're going to get in your high horse and judge this guy's songs weren't good enough. Well, They were extremely popular, you know, at that time. They fit the humor of that time. Do I think they aged particularly well? No. Am I a big fan of the guy? No. But this is just bitter jealousy and sour grapes from Phil, straight up.
So back in the day, he paid for ads on Phil's channel.
Hey,
That's
Phil
hilarious.
looks like he's taking a dump there, doesn't he? Like, look at that.
He is taking a slosher, bro. My God.
Chicken in a biscuit. Chicken in a biscuit. It's for retards. Okay?
Like you. Phil.
You're a retard. You're actually
Yes.
the dumbest fucker. Wait till you see this video. You're not going to believe this video I have.
He
Where the
is
fuck
filling
did
his diaper
Did I
right
lose
now,
it? Hang on,
buddy.
Kiba sent it to me. There we go. There we go. Renton
And he got
hostage 420 real has it. Okay.
prominently popular for that, and he does dumb comedy videos that aren't funny, but they're for dumb people. Okay? And dumb people liked them.
It was
Well,
for
Phil,
kids, you fucking mong.
But Phil, like a lot of your content, you admit was geared at children and adolescents. Like you talked about his racial humor or his like bathroom humor and stuff like that. So he was guilty of the same shit, except nobody actually liked Phil's stuff, and he just failed.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, gaming videos can be monetized. This guy decides overnight, I'm a gamer. I'm now going to play games and do game playthroughs.
You own
Well, you're
games.
doing
Like, he
the
acts like he
same
owns
thing.
games. Am I better than? So I'm better than Phil at games, right? Am I able to say you're not allowed to play anymore? You're fake because I'm better than you. No, that's
Raider
ridiculous.
MF Nation goes, why is this Phil guy always crying? It's because his diaper is full. He wears an adult diaper and he
Right?
fills it with dookie, and it gives him a diaper rash.
Oh my
And he
God.
starts crying about it. It's sad.
And it's like, funny how you didn't do any of that before you could make money on it. And funny how he wasn't really a gamer who did playthroughs. He didn't play a game from start to finish.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hang on. I have
Wait a
it for
minute,
you,
wait a
Phil.
minute.
I have
The
it.
complaint is that he didn't play games from start to finish, but Phil Wage quits most of the games he plays now.
First of all, that. Secondly, it's like you didn't open up Pokemon cards. You started 3 months ago.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that because you never were a Pokemon fan. You see how stupid that is, like this
Okay.
argument is?
But
It's-
listen,
you
if
just
the marketplace was going to decide, okay, we want full game playthroughs by like a super hardcore gamer, bro, it's like, wouldn't you have won out over him then? Like, what, by the way, it's this like very sad mentality that the amount of pie that's out there is limited, and that if somebody else is successful, it takes away from your success. It's just a very buck broken, bitter fucking mentality. Like, there's more than enough viewers for everybody to be successful. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, why is he like this? It's just fucked.
Walked around in a game for an hour or two, put out a video that was like a montage of it, and then was on to the next piece of shit content. Okay? He wasn't a real gamer. So real gamers were pissed because, number one,
Were
he was
they? Or was it
becoming
just you?
prominent for gaming when he's not a gamer. He literally was doing shitty comedy videos
Okay, but
under the guise
now listen,
of video
if he
gaming,
was
even though
becoming popular for game content, then how were gamers pissed at him? Maybe a certain subsection were, but a lot of people who like video games liked his gaming content. So what's the problem? Like, what's the issue, man?
Apparently, he did beat all the games that he played. Apparently, he did beat everything. So, is Phil lying? Is there someone in here who's saying that they watched
it
his
comes
videos?
down to is that Phil is afraid of competition because he knows deep down he sucks and he can't compete, even though he's a delusional narcissist. He knows deep down he sucks ass. That's
Yep.
what it is.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. Toby Games or whatever was his channel. Number two, sponsors were skipping over real gamers who busted their ass to get the following that they had gotten
What
on
does-
YouTube.
It's not about being a real gamer. It's about
and
making
by the
money
way,
and
like
views.
talking about busting your ass by playing a video game. Are you okay? Like, are you fucking brain damaged? Like, seriously.
Buddy, and it's like they want views. They don't care if you're a real gamer, dude.
And we're going to him to advertise their games. He was the guy. He got that ginormous contract with fucking EA to advertise.
So you're
Madden.
jealous
Not
of
a
his
single
contract with EA. Why didn't you get the contract with EA, Phil? Is it that you weren't very popular compared to him, Phil, and you're jealous? That's what it is, right? You guarantee if EA came to Phil with a multi-million-dollar deal to show Madden, he was never turning that down at any point in time. I have principles. No, he doesn't. Shut the fuck up, Phil.
Bought Madden because Toby Turner did a fucking ad about it, and that ad got spammed all over gamers' videos.
You're saying that nobody bought the game, even though it was a multi-million-dollar ad campaign that was spammed everywhere? Like, I'm pretty sure it sold at least one copy. Like,
Right?
you don't think that any of his fans might have bought it? Especially considering they're more casual gamers, probably like gun and ball gamers that are watching him. And then they're being told about Madden and they see their favorite streamer play it. They're also going to want to play it, right? So I imagine he did sell some copies, Phil, and you're just a bitter, jealous bum.
So it was bullshit. He was a poser. He only did it for the money. He didn't give two fucks
Phil,
about any of it.
projection.
And he tried to cash in. Okay? Me getting into TCG stuff, I'm not trying to cash in. I'm not expecting to make a fortune doing it. I'm not trying to step on anyone else's toes. I'm not trying to even involve. I've separated myself from that community and said I'm not part of it.
Point when it said, well, Phil turned down Keemstar at Locale Live. But that was an issue of ego where Phil knew that he was going to be humiliated. And the only thing that Phil cares about more than money is his own ego and his sense of being the man, right? So if he was having to submit to Keemstar and his authority, he couldn't fucking handle that. He couldn't handle having a boss, and it was too big of a blow to his ego. So that's why he turned that down, right? But if EA came to him with millions of dollars, no question, he's signing up.
TCG. I do my own thing. I'm not a PokeTuber. All I'm doing is buying cards, opening them, and learning about them through you guys and enjoying that as supplementary parts of my content. I'm not looking to become a prominent TCG PokeTuber guy. That's not my goal. All right? I'm not stepping on anyone's toes. I'm not putting my fucking ads on other people's videos. I'm certainly not getting any sponsorship contracts that should be going to...
Okay, but you're faking openings and pretending that you're better than actual PokeTubers.
No,
Fuck
but
you.
He's actually sitting here saying the sponsorship contract should go to different people. The sponsorship contract should go to whoever the sponsors want to sponsor. The sponsorship contracts are going to exactly who they should go to.
Well, yeah.
Like, this is insane. Like, what sort of delusion, like, level of entitlement is this?
I'm not getting any sponsorships, Ashton.
These people who do this full time.
Okay.
So I just want to make this abundantly clear. There's a big difference, but I totally understand the comparison. It does make sense, and I'm glad that you brought it to light because that, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I can totally see that.
Well, because it's the truth.
Spoderman did a $2 super chat. He says, "Can you hit the folks? Gaming isn't your strong suit. Can I?"
Gaming's not your strong suit, Phil.
No, I won't hit the folks. That is true. Egglander said the difference is you seemingly care about learning about these cards in the hobby.
He doesn't.
Toby didn't really care about gaming. He barely knew anything about gaming when he did the ad.
Phil doesn't learn the rules of any of these games. He's not watching One Piece. He's not watching Yu-Gi-Oh. He's not learning about any of this. What are we even talking about?
He's so fucking retarded.
He didn't give two shits about the games. He literally wasn't even talking about the games in his ads. He was just acting like an asshole. Basically, he was like a fake Tom Green.
Oh my
and acting
God.
like an idiot and pissing people off.
More successful than you.
This is so much whining.
And he was getting paid tons of money to do it by EA. It's like,
Good.
what the fuck?
What a king. What a king.
Thanks, Spoderman, for $2. I have no idea what you were saying.
Jealous broke.
Well, you suck at games.
Oh my God. The diaper is so full right now.
Buddy, slosherfold, bro.
All right.
Pouring
Some idiot tipped $1 and said something stupid, so I'm ignoring them. Okay.
Why?
Because he got owned
I don't want
again.
to make toxic content.